there is one thing that most of you Bloodhound mains are overlooking and underutilizing that you should stop right now. Now? Now. Now. Get it? Because Bloodhound? Roll it. Hey guys, Arosa03 here, welcome back to the channel, and as the intro and the title suggests, this video is the ultimate Bloodhound guide. If you're new around here, I'll explain how this formula works. I spend the week maining one hero to get my personal perspective and any tips and tricks that I can muster to give you the most in-depth guide I can and not just some knee-jerk reaction guide. So I'm going to go over his abilities here, starting with his tactical and then his ult. I'm going to leave the passive because there is one thing that you are underutilizing about Bloodhound, but you need to understand how his tactical and his ult works before I can get to that. His tactical is called Eye of the Allfather. The first thing to note is that this ability reveals enemies inside of buildings or behind walls in your direct line of sight. It also does reveal it to teammates so long as they're looking in the right direction, like this.
Marking up. Bless me in sight. Allfather here. Hostile right here.
The next thing to note, it is only a one-time sweep, so the enemy might not be in the exact same position they were after pinging, like this.
I love that when you fucking hold onto the wall and you just crouch there.
The last thing to note is the enemies will see the ping, the sphincter will tighten up, and they will have itchy trigger fingers upon you storming their location. Now I think the best ways to use this is to ping an area or room where you think they may have laid caustic traps. Ping areas or rooms where you have a clear entrance and you have your team behind you to back you up. And a 9000 IQ play is to ping, throw a mirage decoy, let them use half a clip so you catch them on the reload, and increase the win potential exponentially. Alright, before we continue guys, if you want to improve at any legend or at Apex Legends in general, I encourage you to press that subscribe button for me, ring that bell so you're notified of when my videos go live, and if you find these types of videos useful, drop it a like so I know to keep making this kind of content. Alright, his ultimate, the Beast of the Hunt. The first thing to note is that upon using his ult, everything turns black and white and you do this cool Super Saiyan Goku power up thing, like this.
Down another.
I am Bloodhound.
Secondly, you run super duper quick. Also, it's important to note that you do start to run really fast, but as the ult progresses, you will slow down and you will eventually turn to regular speed. And lastly, enemies light up bright red and you'll be able to see real-time bright red footsteps of where they've been, like this.
Boy jumping.
Now the best way to use his ult is either on the front lines pushing enemies at close range, or as a sniper so that everyone is really visible when you do pop his ult. If you do want to snipe with them, it's probably a good idea to let your team know so they themselves can choose a legend that can push the front lines instead of you, as you may not be geared up enough yourself to do so. Now I just have to say, while his ult is awesome, it doesn't make you less resistant to damage or doesn't increase your damage potential at all. It's just a really cool ult and it makes you feel like Goku from Dragon Ball Z, and I mean, who doesn't want to feel like Goku? And finally, the passive. It's called Tracker, and basically it shows all sorts of information on the ground from where your enemies have been, be it footsteps, slides, jumps, heals, taking damage, or anything that's happened up to 1 minute ago. But 1 minute in a battle royale is a long time, so you've got to always keep that in the back of your mind. The fresher it is, the darker red those indicators become, and the whiter those indicators are, the more time it has been. This leads me to the one thing that most Bloodhound mains are severely overlooking, and that is his passive. He's called a tracker for a reason, and I see so many Bloodhounds tagging those footsteps, but that's about it. What's really powerful about Bloodhound is the ability to literally follow your enemy, and in any battle royale, catching someone off guard is almost always a detriment. So when I play Bloodhound and get onto an enemy's scent, I follow. It's a pretty satisfying feeling catching someone looting with their pants down. Usually my team comes out on top and you can reap the loot rewards solely from this one ability alone. I feel everyone needs to start tracking more. It will help you get way more frags and way more wins, just to be able to surprise win on enemy teams that have essentially looted for you. It's a very underrated and very overlooked tool. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to keep up with my content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified of whenever my videos go live. Peace out.